Hey there, guys. I'm here with Alex Kraus.
I'm his
We're
brother.
we're talking about UFC 141, Lesnar versus Overeem. Man, what do you got to say about the main event? First of all,
All right, let's actually start at the top of the main card. So what we're dealing with here is Fan versus Hetz, and so I like Fan. I watched him since he started in the UFC. He's a really exciting fighter. He'll take the fight wherever he wants. He's actually going to be in control. I doubt that Hetz will do anything really, and if I pronounce his name wrong, my bad.
well, I don't even know who Fan is, but I actually do. I've actually have seen. I think it is Heads. I think I have seen a match of his before on an undercard.
How do you do? I don't care.
He probably won because he's in the main card now.
All right, so and then next up we have Vladimir
The
Mashushenko
old
versus
fart.
Alexander Gustafsson.
Okay, so
Mashushenko
is gonna get his butt
is
kicked.
gonna what?
John Jones beat this guy. Hey,
Hey, John Jones beats everybody. Okay,
Hey, you
no,
wanna know
no,
what
you
I
know,
want
you
to
know,
know? No,
no, no, no.
shh.
We're talking about this fight.
But you
Right?
want to know what I want to know? Your name's Alexander. Why don't you go with that guy?
Because
Isn't it
I
up
like
with the name?
I like Mashushenko's matchup right now. I mean, he's gonna take him down.
You like Goldfarb matchup? Okay.
No, he's gonna take him down. He's experienced. Who the hell is Alexander Gustafsson? Who is he? Exactly. Who is he
Obviously,
fought? Exactly.
good enough to be on a UFC
So,
main
anyways,
card.
Mashushenko
The first one ever
via
on a Friday night.
second round TKO. He's gonna take him down, ground and pound. Maybe even get him in a crucifix. But chances are, Mashushenko won't lose. And then we go on to John Fitch versus Johnny Hendricks. Now this is
John
gonna be.
Fitch.
Yeah, I like John Fitch in this one too. I think it's gonna be a decision. John Fitch, he's one of those guys who'll grind out the fight. He went to a draw with BJ Penn. That was the gayest fight finish ever. And oh, nice dunk. Anyways, sorry.
Watching the Blazers fan fest here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
John Fitch, he's just gonna take Hendricks down, continue to take him down, get some punches in. Maybe he'll actually finish this fight because Hendricks is a tough dude, but Fitch, he's got to fight to win. Not he's got to fight to like finish because I mean you can't just continuously win and win and win by decision and then expect to fight a champion and decision them too.
Well,
So
what I have to say about this, I think the Fitch's fights are getting down to do or die time now because that one fight against BJ Penn really screwed him up. If he would have won that fight in the third round, if it would have never gone to a draw or anything, he would probably be facing a champion right now, right?
no, GSP's out.
Okay, well,
So
not right now.
now we've
but-
got Diaz versus Cerrone. Not the Diaz from the welterweights. This is lightweight right here. This is the co-main event of the evening.
Nate Diaz, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So, anyways, Nate Diaz versus Donald Cerrone. Donald Cerrone, man, I've been
this is
watching
a
him
tough
since he went into WEC. He's got it all. He's got some submissions. He's got knockout power if he has to. He'll grind out. I think he's one of the best fighters in the entire lightweight division. There's a reason why he carried over from the WEC and he's continuing to have success. I mean, obviously. So I think it'll be a decision. It'll be close, but Cerrone will get the win. And now,
Well, I want to say something about that. Cerrone, hands of stone. I was watching his fight on UFC on versus whatever. I don't remember, but freaking oh man, that guy was busted up. But you see, Diaz.
Diaz has got good boxing though. I'll give him that. He's got hands, but I'm not sure if he can use that to his advantage against Cerrone because Cerrone's got all the tools.
Boxer.
So I mean, if it stays standing up, probably could be Diaz's chance. But on the ground, not so much. So, anyways, moving on to the main event, who do you pick? Brock Lesnar, Alistair Overeem,
Well-
former champions. Alistair Overeem is coming over from Strikeforce, and Brock Lesnar's coming off of his loss to
Cain
Cain
Velasquez.
Velasquez,
Okay, well, here
and
what?
an illness that forced him to bow out of the fight with Junior Dos Santos back in June. So
Okay, well, no
let's talk about the strengths
disregards.
first.
Well, hold
Right.
on. No disregards to All Star Overeem, but yes, he is a big dude. Yes, he can take on Lesnar, but I believe Lesnar will win if it goes to the ground. If it stays standing, Overeem can probably kick his
Booty.
yes, and also that last Overeem fight. Okay, this is totally off topic, but when you're done with this video, you need to search on YouTube. What was it?
Overeem or do?
No, this. Uh, Elliot Williams, Portland Trailblazers Fan Fest, dunk. Freaking awesome. Search it, but
So, anyways, let's get back to the fights. Okay, so
Overeem has
what?
strengths.
Okay, well, okay,
He's got
what?
this.
Okay, what is each fighter's strength? What do you think? What would be Brock's strength to win? What would take? What would it take for Brock to win? What does he have to do, in your opinion?
Out wrestle him. He can out wrestle him, I believe.
See, everybody underestimates Alistair Overeem's ground game because he never goes to the ground.
Well, he. Okay, yeah, that's true. He didn't ever go to the ground on against Redoom.
I mean, you know what? You probably could catch him getting a few takedowns, but I mean, once he takes you down, you know what he's going to go for. He's going to go for the ground and pound. He's not going to go for anything else. He's not going to go for a submission. But I guarantee you, once he gets that opportunity to show everybody else he's not just a knockout artist, he's going to blossom. The winner of this fight is going to be the number one contender to Junior Dos Santos' heavyweight title. And they need to have all the tools because neither of these guys, and no disrespect to them, but neither of these guys, I don't think could stand and bang with Junior Dos Santos. So they need to figure out who has the better ground game and try and take each other down. Because if they can take each other down, Junior Dos Santos as well.
I'm pretty sure that this fight is going to be a standing fight.
Okay, well, what about holes? What about weaknesses for each fighter? Let's start with Alistair Overeem this time.
All right, I think Brock will.
Nope, Overeem.
Okay, well, Overeem, it might be the clinch game. I think if Brock can clinch with him and get it in tight
Dirty
takedown,
boxing.
yeah, I believe if he can get an in tight takedown, he can finish him on the ground. But
See,
that's his. I believe that will be his weakness in
I,
this fight.
I believe it's Overeem's cage work because once he's against the cage, he's a natural kickboxer. What's he gonna do? Try and kick? You can't kick like this. You want to kick like that. You want to kick swinging your leg back, giving momentum. So what Brock has to do is get him against the cage. Because I don't know about Overeem's cage fighting skills. You know, like against the cage.
Yeah.
And his defense. And then Brock's weaknesses, he really needs to get that loss to Cain Velasquez out of his head. Because I have a feeling that, he's still kind of, if he loses this fight, he probably won't stay in the UFC. Because he doesn't want to stay where he's not going to be successful. Nobody wants to stay where they're not successful, obviously. So, what you have to do, you just have to make sure that Brock gets to the ground. He's proven there. Alistair, not so much. So,
well, what I think Overeem ground game sucks. No offense to him at all, but his ground game. I mean, how long did you see him on the ground against Verdun? Never. December 30th, Friday, 2011.
who wins? Overeem.
Overeem.